everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Tatooine Desert Bus. Now, Desert Bus, I think, is based on an old video game, way back when, and one that has you driving a bus through the desert, as the title would suggest. But the irony is that not a whole lot is happening in that game, and the concept of it is really this, where it's just a desert road, and I think maybe every few minutes you can see something come by, but that's about it. And on that emphasis, this map was created, having two large forces, pretty much probably more than XL units, have it fight it out on this one-lane battle. As you can see, it's kind of similar looking to what you have. Now, you wouldn't say it, but the draw distance is actually very good. Those rocks over there and those are the spawn points that you will fight for in the middle. And it kind of takes that, what we've seen with, for example, something like Big Battle, only a lot better in that case. It's still very simple, maybe a bit too simple for many people's tastes. But I can tell you that I like the backdrop more. Aesthetically, it's more pleasing. So in that sense, it wins from Big Battle. In a sense, I actually think that Big Battle is a little bit overrated. Even though the premise of it I really love. Again, I like my battles epic with a lot of units. But just having a lot of units in an open map is not enough anymore to please me. Especially after some really amazing maps we've done pretty recently. Oh, here we got the speeders of the droids. Boom. There you can see that those rocks and those mounds over there are their spawn points. Oh, we got some roly-rollies. Wow, this speeder bike is doing tons of damage to rolling droidicas. And as you can see, there is quite a lot of buildup. You see all those units coming from the north still are not in the middle, so it is a map with 2 or 3 minutes of buildup time. But once the battle starts, ooh, and you can see all those tanks, infantry carriers heading over here. Look at that. A lot of units. It actually, the amount of infantry, well, it's a lot, but it's not to the point where I feel like it's more than XL. Yeah, exactly. They're appearing now. They're spawning in. Or not spawning in, but they're popping in. Because if you look at the amount of units on the map, it is more than XL.
Hostile reinforcements are being depleted.
I also was about to say, because the battle hasn't really started yet, none of our units will spawn at this location, because they first need to die. They're all just still walking towards this point. But over here now, the battle has started. Let's see how it looks over there. They're coming. I can see some speeders of ours heading this way. That tank is actually trying to get up here. It is actually doing that. Very interesting. Here we got a speeder. Ugh, there we go. I'm actually going to spawn in the northern middle point right here. Oh, we got actually a vehicle. Ooh, look at that. All these troops are still heading to the battle. Haven't even fired their first shot yet. But they're soon about to. And again, cool concept. Very simple. Maybe too simple. But compared to other maps that replicate this, again, it does actually add a bit more. The added vehicles, some of the custom vehicles are great. I do love that the spawn points sort of are bunkered down. You have a lot of cover there. They could also go with the lazy route and just put a spawn point just on the map there, on the ground. And the irony too is that because there's a road, you kind of tend to stick to it, meaning that the overall front line is pretty narrow. You know, some of the AI obviously is not really allocating to just that road. But they're doing a pretty good job of concentrating all of the battles over here. You can actually also do a lot of different modes on here. You have Team Capture the Flag. Team Capture the Flag, it could work, but I fear that with this openness and not a whole lot of objects in the map, it just turns into a get on a speeder and, you know, boost whenever you can. So in terms of that, it's not that engaging. I think it's just regular conquest for those who want, you know, a battle in the open. And again, in my opinion, there are a lot better options available. But again, there are also maps that definitely deal with this premise of just having open space in a battle. And in that sense, you could do also a lot worse than this. Wait, that's going north. Where is this guy going? I actually feel now we are past the actual front line. And the chaos is kind of stopped here. Yeah, I'm not too impressed. But again, the name Desert Bus already reveals that one should maybe not expect too much from this. Yeah, let's actually get into X-130. If we can actually destroy this MTT, then they will not be able to spawn here. That will do a huge blow to them. There we go. Ooh, God. Now's the time where to push. In a sense, it's kind of like a tug-of-war match. That could be fun if you played in multiplayer, where the whole essence is like destroying the portable spawn points and, you know, move forward with your team and see if you can, you know, shift the front line further into enemy territory. You can just see on the map that there's a constant row of infantry and reinforcements heading down, heading up if you're the droids. There's definitely a lot to do here, a lot of enemies to shoot at. And if you stick where the front line is, there is definitely some cool chaos to be had here. The amount of units are dying pretty quickly. This is not a match that's going to last super long. Again, most of the time it's actually then spent on the intro. For the first 3 minutes not really doing anything. And if you don't have a speeder bike, those first 3 minutes might actually be super boring. Not a whole lot we can do here. These things should deal with them very easily. Yep, bye. Wouldn't come as a surprise seeing how, you know, sort of like even the terrain is, but because of that, it is quite balanced. Yep, killed one of my own units too. My bad. I'm not entirely sure if the... Okay, so the AI is actually able to use some of the turrets there. Not as active as I would like it to be. See, they actually have 3 turrets on that ridge over there, and it could actually be an interesting sort of like... not a flanking position, but definitely an overwatch area, where the turrets do a lot of damage, and having 3 of them in a row, if all 3 of them are manned, they could do some really good damage and covering fire on the enemy team. There we just went. Okay, what do we got? Less than 100 units on the enemy side. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. If you're not at the front line, it's pretty quiet and can be a little bit boring even. As you can see, we have a long way to actually go towards the line. Again, I do like these custom vehicles, the mobile spawn points that they have. That is very cool. Yeah, okay, that does not do a lot of damage. Ooh, got that one before he could do any damage. I think if you play as one of the armor units, it can be actually quite a lot of fun. You're very powerful. Maybe also the speeder. If you're infantry, the experience can get still quite quickly. Oh, jeez. It actually doesn't seem like many of the clones use this mobile spawn point. Still, a lot of them are just spawning in the north, heading on over here. No, let me get to my GX-130. No! Oh, we just lost that thing. Ooh, nice dodge. He's trying to get away from me. I won't let him. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, we're definitely coming towards the end part of the battle. We have around 30 left. Come on. There we go. Less than 20. Oh, and there we went. Yeah, I don't know, people. Can I recommend it, this map? Not really, but like I said, there are also a lot worse copies of this, but so many more that are much better. And the only reason why, for my reasoning, you know, to get this map is because you enjoy those large-scale battles with a lot of units. And again, Fate has been kind to us for that, because there are many maps out there now that offer that experience, but with so much more fun gameplay, unique units, awesome maps, or awesome map layout, I should say. And this is just, you know, this image that you see now should say it all. Oh, did it actually destroy someone over there? I'm just trying to figure out if there are units over here. That speeder bike is heading... Oh, well, I guess we can capture this. That'll get us through a victory. Because it now seems like searching for a needle in a haystack. There's a few speeder bikes scattered around the map that might be the remaining 10 enemies. We'll just head over to their main spawn point, and then if they're not...
command post for the Republic. Enemy reinforcements are decreasing.
Are they actually able to capture... Look at that! They're not even able to capture that one spawn point. I wonder if you, as a player, don't capture the one at the top as well. If they... I just never will. That's really strange. Oh, dude. Hell yeah. Bring it, droidicas. Oh! Beautiful. That was sexy. Use their own weapons against them. Only 2 left. Ooh, baby, baby. Alright, one more. Ooh, this one. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish it then as we slowly kill this unit over here. If you do still want to check this map out, you can find the link to this map in the description down below. Don't forget to let me know any recommendations or requests of maps or mods you want to see on the channel. And I still actually need to do a lot more damage to this thing. Where are all my units? Actually, they're almost here. Yep, there they are. Smoking TX-130 heading this way. Hey there, fellow speeder clone. Alright guys, that should hopefully do it. No, still 1. Okay. Great. Where the hell's the final unit? Okay. Well, I'm not going all the way back there just to capture that point, guys. We've very clearly won. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.